Hello everybody, this is Jennifer from Almondinger in the House, and I thought I'd do a video on my collection of color books. I love watching other people's videos on color books, so thought it was about time. It's quiet now. You might hear the sound of a fan because it's warm, but it is cooling down because we have a wind coming in from the coast. I live on the west coast, about 100 miles in. Maybe not that far. An hour. It only takes an hour to get here from the coast. And so that wind's coming in, so you might hear that also. And you might also hear chickens. I have chickens out roaming around on the property. My cat's sleeping. I decided to film this in my living room because, like I said, it's warm. We don't have our air conditioner up yet. It's just one of those ones you stick in the window. So that's not out yet. My husband is going to be late tonight, and I was sick earlier, and so right now it feels good. I might as well get this done. There should be other stuff I should be getting done, but I'm not. So anyway, so what I have is 2 canvas bins full. One could use probably 3 more books, maybe 3 more books to be filled. So I'm gonna start, no real order, maybe kinda in the order I bought them, but yeah, maybe for the first bin, or actually, you'll see. So the first coloring book I ever bought, it's been a couple years now, I think. Yeah, I started getting into, I bought a couple for my daughter-in-laws and my other son's girlfriend for Christmas a couple years ago. I bought him some coloring books, and then I just bought me this one because I just hadn't, it was my first one, so I bought these. I had some markers and some Crayola pencils, and so this is just a basic one. I've done some pages in that. I usually take them out. See what's in here. Yeah, this is with the markers, fine liners. So I haven't finished that one. I usually take them out, and I do have a binder that I put the 8.5 by 11 in. So that's my first one, designing colors. Designing colors, yeah. So next we have is a collection, a monthly magazine that we have. So we have, it's called the Do Coloring and Crafting, and I put this with my coloring books because there's a lot of color pages in here, but they also have a lot of other crafting things in here, and they teach you how to color, different combinations, shading, like this is one on shading, just a lot of good things. You can make cards, and so I really enjoy these. It's a monthly magazine. Don't have a subscription. I just happened to buy it. So this was June 2017. So this was the one I most recently bought. So, and this one was in July of 2016. So yeah, I really like these, and this one showed you how to blend with markers. Mostly, well, these ones are they Stabilo, and these are the Staedtler markers. And not only that, it'll show works from other artists, and I think they even had Johannes Basford in one of these magazines. So, and this was a Christmas one. So next we have Creative Haven. I only have a couple of these. This one here, Floral Mosaics, was given to me by a coworker. Because in my office I have, you know, the calendar with the big squares and stuff, and so I'm always coloring in there or doodling in there, and so she thought I would really like this one, so she bought this for me. And I've colored a couple pages, mostly with these types of books. It's just like I just want to grab, you know, a set of pens and just go sit down in front of the TV and just pick a color. I'm not really trying to learn anything. I just trying to keep myself busy while I watch TV. And then I have Creative Cats, which I really enjoy too. I like the paper in these ones actually. It's okay, you know, it's fine. This one I just bought recently. This one took a long time for me to get. I could have got on Amazon, but I kept going to Barnes & Noble trying to find it. And I don't think I've colored in this one yet. No. As you can see. So this is Doodlers Anonymous. And so let me tell you a little story how this happened. I already told you about my buying a couple books for my daughter-in-law, but how I ended up just trying to make videos and buying art supplies and different things. My journey began, I'm a simmer. I like playing The Sims, the game, and so I started watching videos on YouTube with Sims 1, well, not 1, 2 and 3, and then now we have 4. And I'm not really into 4. I don't know why they keep trying to make it better. They just came out with another, I don't know what kind of pack it is. I'm not even really paying attention. Something about parenthood. But it's like Sims 3 was my favorite, and I had a favorite simmer, Llandros, and he hasn't been making videos. I know he's been really sick and stuff. And Sharon on Coloring with Sharon and Friends, she was another YouTuber that does sim videos. It's been a while. I know I think she prefers Sims 3 also. But anyway, I think she kind of knows Llandros more than a lot of people on there, so maybe she knows what's going on more. I don't know. I wish he'd come back. Really miss his videos. So anyway, so another simmer named Jessica, what is her last name? She goes by Jessica, and then the year she was born, I'm not sure what that year is, 92 maybe? I'm not sure. But anyway, she started doing planner videos, and it's like, wow. She was doing Erin Condren plan with me videos, and I thought, wow, I've never seen anything like that. So I started watching that, and I went immediately to the Erin Condren site and bought 3 Erin Condren planners. I think it was the same year I bought the coloring books, and I just thought that was awesome. But so I started watching planner videos, and then that led me to bullet journaling, and so so then you bought, you know, more pens, because I love pens and I love paper, and that turned me into watching MissVickieBee, and just the way she loves her planners and Midori's and Hobonichis, you know, it's just like, oh, she just makes you fall in love with her planners. And through her, you know, how they on the side of the videos, they have other people to watch, and that turned me into watching Dede Willingham, and then I love watching her, so I watch her constantly. I miss her live streams though, but that's how I ended up learning from her, and that's how I ended up buying this book, because she loved it, and she then I of course had to have it, and so I love watching her, and so that's how this all started. So I keep buying stuff. And I haven't bought that. And then this one here, this is the only one like this, Rainforest Escape. It's the watercolor paper. I've colored, I think, only one, but I want to try watercolors. I did have some watercolor pencils. I might have taken that picture out. I put that picture out and put it in the binder. And I might buy the Island Escape one, but I think that's the only two that I'll buy. I don't think the other two I'm interested in. And so next we have Alice Adventures in Wonderland. I haven't colored this one either, but I liked it. I saw someone do a video. Try to think of who it was. Might be saying the channel wrong. Artistic Spirits or Art Spirits. I think she's in England. I think I saw her coloring a page out of this. I think it was this one. And so it was really good, so I had to have it. And then I also bought this book. Same kind of style, I guess. Yeah. And I liked it. Really detailed too. Paper, pretty thick. Two-sided. I haven't colored in it yet. Which, before I started doing this video, I was going to watch the movie. The newer one. And then, I don't know, when I turn it, put it on, I was watching YouTube videos. I have a wall-mounted TV, and I was watching videos, YouTube videos on it, and then all of a sudden the screen froze. And I thought, dang, couldn't get it off, so I thought I'd watch a movie, but now the screen that is frozen is still there, and so everything that from the movie is playing in the background. Tried unplugging it. I don't know what I have to do. I wait for my husband to get home, I guess. He's gonna go, oh, this is all you have to do. This one my kids got me this year for my birthday, I think. And this is like the kids coloring book kind of paper. That's what it reminds me of. Kind of smells that way too. I don't know if I think I have colored, or I'm working on a page. Yeah. With gel pens. Let's work on this page, but that was around Valentine's Day, obviously, the hearts, but I stopped because I messed up. I guess I'll finish it one of these days. So that's Nature in Bloom. The next book is Just Add Color Fairyland. This is the only... Someone else has this book, I think. Maybe it's Dede. I'm not sure. She might. Someone had this book. Some of the pictures look familiar. But I haven't colored in this one. But I think this is the only fantasy one, kind of one I have. So in the paper... it's smooth. I'll have to give it a try. I should stop buying books because I'm not coloring in them. I have colored in some. This one I bought because, well, I'm from this time period, the 70s. And so I've colored in this one a few. This one was done with woodless, Koh-i-Noor woodless pencils, and I like them. They're really bright, vibrant. I just got the pencils at our Fred Meyer, which is Kruger. If you have Kruger than Fred Meyer's. Similar. It's also similar to Walmart in a way. Kind of similar. Kind of store. Oh, I am not done with this. Huh. I have to go back and finish. And some I put in the other book, and some pictures I've messed up. Another thing I like to do with my pictures, this, because I don't only color, I do have an art journal, which I would cut up some of these pictures and use as borders. I've also made inchies out of them, cut them up into 1-inch squares for mixed media morsels with Cat Hand, so you check out her videos. If I knew how to put links on the description, I would do that. If somebody could show me how to do that, I would link Dede and Cat Hand and Jessica, MissVickieBee, anybody that I mentioned, I'd put in there, but I don't know how to do that. But I want to give them credit because I do not know how to color. I'm learning. I've taken 2 art classes in high school and college, and like I think it was Sharon again. I like watching her videos. She said how her art teacher said she just didn't have imagination, and when she said that, I was thinking, yeah, I think that's me too. I just can't think of ideas to do things, even though I should, like Dede says, write them down and stuff, but they don't really come to me like that in the middle of the night and stuff. So I learn a lot from other people. If people are doing videos where they're showing what media they're using, I will follow along and try and learn from them as they do it. I try and do it, and I think that helps a lot. So here's another coloring book, really tiny. It's called Nature's Glory. Really, really tiny, kind of like Millie Murata type, squiggly, I don't know. Yeah, really, really tiny. More tinier than I had thought. No, I have not colored in this one either. Next is Inspired Coloring, Nature Coloring to Relax and Free Your Mind. And this is another book that I was in, what's the word, Dede? Not forced to buy, but I bought it because she was coloring in it, and I just had to have it. No, I have not colored in it, but I'd like to. I will. I'll get into, I should make that a plan to color at least 1 page in each book. And this was also another book I was inspired to buy from Dede. Mary Ingerbrett's Color Me. Our videos. I've only done that. No, that is not. I've done one more. I might have taken it out. Paper's all good. It's white. I'm hoping my lighting is good enough. It's still daylight. There's the sun goes over the house and not from the front to the back door. If that makes any sense. So I don't really get direct sun. Now these other books are more books that will help you learn how to do things, and they've also contained other artists, like I believe Dede's in one of these books. This is the last one I bought. It's called The Coloring Studio. It's part of, where are they? Stampington and Company. With the art journaling book is another book that I get sometimes. This one, and they might have stopped doing this. I haven't really been looking, but when I see it, I grab it. More things to learn, teach you, and they tell you how to do this page on here, techniques, and then they have interviews with the artist, showing some different color palettes and some artists that you would recognize. Who was in this one? Was it anybody? Is it just these four? Like, I believe Dede's in one of these, and maybe, where's that, the art journaling book, Packard I grabbed that because of Packard I love her stuff too. One of the things I've done with those books is I've taken them apart because they're basically single-sided. You know, they might have stuff on the other side, but usually it's something else. So I've taken it apart. See, look, Diane Fargo. She was put in this book. And don't know where the, let's see. Yeah, see? Dede. There she is, right there. Awesome work. Awesome. And here's another picture of hers that she did. Yes, they do interviews with other artists. Anyway, I really like these. I've colored a few in here. Some I've messed up on trying different techniques, because one of the techniques they were showing was how to put foil on your coloring book. That was very funny. That did not work for me. I'll have to keep practicing. But anyway, that's another thing you can do. You can take your books apart if you want. You can make your own ring books if you want. So that's one bin. And then again, there's just these canvas. It's a teal one. I'll put these books back, or otherwise I'm not going to have room on this little cedar chest I have in the living room for me to put my garbage in. So, anyway, what are you guys doing today? What's the weather like at your place? I'm feeling better now, but I was feeling miserable earlier this morning, so I did not go to work. Alright, so next we have Hannah Carlson. I have the Summer Nights, which I just completed this page for a color long with Anxiety Art Adventures. And I'm not sure, was there another page I've done? Yeah, what's this? Oh yeah, done that one. You can't really tell from the camera, but this is kind of a peach color, and I used gelatos for that. Then I have Daydreams. And I did this one, acrylic background. Dede showed us how to make the glow. So I used watercolor pencils, Prismacolor pencils, acrylic paint. And I have it clipped because I know I usually post on my Instagram. If you want to take a look over there, and so there's some pictures I've done that I haven't posted, and so basically that's all I do over there. And then I ended up buying this one. This was by mistake. I didn't realize I clicked on this one, but this is like heavy cardstock of some of the pictures. I don't know if it's all of them, And I haven't done, as I get better, I think I'll go ahead and try this one out. But I am getting better, believe it or not. And of course, we have Johanna Basford. I am not sure. Some books I'm just surprised I haven't been into. Maybe because by the time I get it, the other one comes out. And so then I'm behind. And yeah, wow, I can't believe I haven't colored in that one. Wow, that's crazy. And I have Enchanted Forest. I know I've colored in these. I had to have. Did I take them out? I don't think I did. Oh. Saw something. This was just with the Stadler markers. Stadler, whatever. Markers. I didn't like it. It didn't come out good. And I tried using Pit pens with this. I don't like how it comes out with that. I don't like it. And I think I saw another one back here, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe that was all I did. But I really enjoy looking at them, I guess. And then I have Lost Ocean. And this I decided to mark all the pages I want to do. That's funny. That is so funny. This is one of my first, it might have been my first or second page. I tried to follow along with Dede, using pencils, acrylic paint, and then this was before I had acrylic paint. I had some, but I had, my daughter had stuff. My daughter is no longer with us, but she was into scrapbooking and art and stuff, so I had stuff left over from her. So this is the stuff I had. This green actually glows in the dark. So I was trying to follow along with Dede and finished this one. So yeah, I'm trying to learn. Yeah, oh well. I learned. I did get better. See anything else? I think that was the only page. Nope. Another person I like to follow along with is Peter Hewitt. Now, I didn't have the colors because she was using Faber-Castell paint or pencils, and all I had was I have Prismacolor pencils. And so this was my first time using it is sealed, isn't it? I did seal it. Soft pastels, and then she showed us how to make the bubbles, but mine, maybe it was the brand of pastels, because hers actually came out with a white outline and mine came out blue when I put the pastel over on top of it. Anyway, I didn't have the same colors, but I just picked colors close, so I liked it. It came out good, so thank you, Peter, for showing me how to do that. Oh, and these are supposed to be white and they're blue. Yeah. So, and I put a couple of coats. I might have to put another coat. I don't know. It feels kind of chalky. But it's not transferring over here. A couple coats of fixative over on top of that. It may or may not be working. So that's what I've done in that. And then, of course, I have Magical Jungle, which I'm working on this page. This is another color along, not a color along, following along Karina. I think her name's Karina. Anyway, I'm following along with her, but I've been working on this one for maybe a year now. Anything else I've done? But I mean, if you don't know, you gotta learn. So you learn by doing. So actually, this it helps because you learn how to put your colors together. Which colors go together? I have a color wheel And that's what I was trying to learn on another page I was doing. Is trying to, I don't know, you know, I know colors, but I'm not like, what goes with what. So, you know, you learn about color theory and stuff. But blending, what colors go together, what can you blend with. So this is, I think it's coming out pretty good. I'm learning. Just a newbie. And then of course I have Johanna's Christmas. And I think I started on this one. And I think that might have been it. That might have been it. Oh, nope, I did this in gel pens. And it's got some stickles on these little things here. And this is silver gel pen, and there's some gold stickles there. And I think that's it for that. So, I've got all those. Now these ones are a recent buy, also. Just like last week or something. I got all 3 of the Romantic Countries books, and I haven't gotten into these yet either, but I will. There's a bunch of different color alongs going on, different Facebook groups, and sometimes there's too many to keep up with. So there might be somebody doing something with this book, but I'm not sure. Because I'm trying to finish ones I've been working on that are incomplete. But I don't know if that's going to work out either. I also have I think all of Millie Murata's coloring books. Now these are like tiny detail again. Sometimes you just like that kind of stuff. And let's pull them all out. And so we have Tropical World. Let's see. If I did anything. Did this one. I need to take a picture of it. Don't know if there's anything else in here. Yep, I think that's it. Wild Savannah. Did this one with the pastels also, and then was using the same kind of technique as the other Millie Murata book that I did. Or was that Johanna Basford? I can't remember now. So it came out nice. But these were 12 by 12, so they don't fit in the, and now, see, now I'm losing my spots because I'm taking those out. Next is the Curious Creatures, which I just did. Also by Millie Murata. Did this one. This is all gel pens. I liked this. And I like this. The rest I don't like. Don't like how it came. Oh, this was those gel pens. I don't know. You probably can't tell. The gel pens that have the multi-different pastel colors in them. So yeah, you can kind of see it on here if you're a person. Is there anything else I did in here? I thought there was. Maybe not. I don't know. Everybody has their preferences for books. Some people don't like these. I do. I like them. And then, of course, I love these books. Had to have them. And you know what? I can't believe it, but again, this is a book I bought late before then the other one came out. And this was I think was my very first, this one or the other one's the very first ones I've ever attempted. And again, this was following along with Dede, learning about having acrylic backgrounds and acrylic washes, and then learning how to shade with your pencils and using gel pens for the little tiny pieces. So yeah, so that's how that one turned out. So it came out. I like it. She taught me a lot. She is teaching me a lot. So I love her. Imagimorphia. This was one she was doing video of coloring the backgrounds. Painting the backgrounds with acrylic paint. So I didn't do a lot, but I messed up on this one too. I think a bunch of people did. I did a black acrylic, and I am not even sure. Midnight. A midnight color or something. Yeah, so I messed up on that one too. And I kept this purple, another one, because that's my favorite color, and I haven't finished it, but that's... So I have a few pages like that where I did the background. And this one is a work in progress. One of those ones I need to finish, and still need to finish this stuff back here. And I just recently completed this one. That took forever. Acrylic, pencils, and gel pens. So, and this is Mythomorphia, Kirby Roseanne's, in case you guys didn't know. I really like this one. Another kind of learning process. My first time using Neo 2s. I only had the 10. I bought a little 10 tin, so I didn't have the same kind of colors, but I did end up buying the 30. It was after I did this, so it's more fantasy looking. And there's also stickles in the water, and gel pen for the snow. Neo 2s, Neo Color 2s for that. I think that's all I've done in that. These last three that I have, I've not colored in them. I really don't even know why I got this one, because I have no idea how to do skin tones, and I'm really not into fashion. Although I do like that. That's going to be interesting. But I just watching Dede. Yeah, she makes it look so easy. But you know, she's an artist, and she's been doing it many years. Perfection. Well, she probably won't say that, but just love her artwork. Anyway, so it made me get this. I don't know if I'll color in it or not. Maybe I should try. Skin tones, huh? These ones I liked also, and I haven't done nothing in them. This is The Time Chamber by Daria Song. I think there's many people that have this one. This is The Time Garden, also by Daria Song. It's a girl and her adventures inside of a clock and stuff. Yeah, really tiny, detailed. Some city streets and stuff like that. And I do have one more book coming. And she has a new book coming out. Where's my phone? Let's see if I can. I have no idea where my phone's at. I've misplaced it. It is somewhere important. Let me see if I can find it. Amazon. And this person has a YouTube channel. And she teaches you how to use watercolors, and her books are watercolor paper, and there's even watercolors that you can buy that were made for the palettes that were made for the books if you wanted to. Orders. Now I can't remember her name. Okay. So the person is Christy Rice, and the book I'm ordering is called Painterly Days, the Woodland Watercoloring Book for Adults. She has a YouTube channel, like I said. This is watercolor paper, and she has videos showing you how to watercolor. I like the wet on wet look. I like that dainty kind of look to it. So, and she has a new one coming out that you can pre-order now. So if you're interested. So there you go. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm gonna try and work on those pictures or pages that are incomplete. It's another color. I'm so bad at names, please forgive me. Grace? I think her name's Grace. I don't know. Oh well, so thank you, and we'll see you again later. Okay, bye-bye.